safer.
It is. I do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're going to give it a couple more minutes just to make sure everybody who wants to be here can get here.
And I'm getting a weird symbol, so if I get booted again, I'll be back, hopefully.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Howdy.
Hi.
Make sure no one's trying to get in. Is everyone ready for this first ever virtual conference?
Yeah, I think so.
Should be fun.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we're planning to make it fun. It's not going to be just boring, you know, slides, right? Got to get it engaging. Everyone's had too many Zoom meetings, so we'll try to throw a little fun in there too.
Anything we can do to help?
Just have a dynamic presentation, and plan to stick around for some of the networking too.
That
So
works.
do plan for some networking going on.
I thought about trying to sit out by the empty runway by the airport for our session.
That would be
That
good.
would be perfect.
I was gonna put one of the Zoom backgrounds on there with me sitting on the beach.
Mm-hmm. That would be nice too.
They look a little too funky. They
I know sometimes you get a little,
little waviness.
yeah. So it's better not to.
Yeah, with our
or-
luck though, Nancy, as soon as we plan that, the airways will start taking off and you'll have planes going off
I
overhead.
know.
in just a second. So
I was gonna bring on my friend
it would
here.
add to the ambiance.
Yeah.
Yep, there's your friend. That's good.
She sits here on top of my computer screen because it's warm and spends the whole day there.
Mine usually will jump in my lap, at the inappropriate moment. So,
With mine,
It's
you'll
all right.
occasionally
Mine
see
usually
the tail.
barks at that point too.
yeah. I'm just going to give it 2 more minutes, and then we'll get going. Was everyone able to pretty easily access the platform? Log in for the first time. So I would save the link for the platform, bookmark it so that you can easily come back to it. That would probably be the best thing to do. Mary fell off, so she's coming back on. Okay, well, let's get starting. Is everyone seeing my screen?
Yes.
We were at the home page of the platform. So every day when you come in, you'll come to this page and then you can bounce around from there. First things to note, you go under account, you can edit your profile. So everyone should make sure that you go to your profile and fill it out as completely as you can. Your description can be as long as you want. Pretty straightforward there. So you should all be listed as a speaker. If you don't see that tag, let me know and I'll make sure that gets added. So then we'll go out to the agenda. So what's going to happen is, here's the agenda for the event. Every day we're going to have a networking lounge. If you're bored and don't have anything better to do, you can pop in there and see if anyone wants to chat. Okay. Then each session is listed in order. Please note that the session times will automatically switch to your time zone for you on the platform. So you know, if you're in Mountain Time, the networking session should say 9 a.m. Eastern or 9 a.m. Pacific Mountain Time, right? Clint, does yours say that?
It surely should. I can check.
That would be great. Okay. Okay. So when you want to go to an event, you simply click, like we did to get into this one. You click on
Yes,
the
it
event.
does.
Great. And then you click join the meeting. And that's how you get into the Zoom meeting room. So the Zoom goes out into another window and then you're in the meeting. Okay. Just like you're seeing today. You can go ahead and add things, like if you want to, if you know you want to go to the veterinary corporate transactions, you can add that to your personal schedule. You have your own agenda, so you can add those, and then when you go, you can just scroll to my agenda and it's more streamlined for you for what you want. Let's see. Here's all of the speakers will be listed here in the speaker area. Again, be sure that you take time to update your profile and include a photo. Any just general questions about that? I will tell you, we're going to have forums. So if you want to, like, in advance of your session, if you want to come in here and say, hey, don't forget to, come to my session because blah, blah, blah. You can type it in here and start a conversation about it. So that's a good thing to do.
So would you suggest setting that up in advance of your presentation so you can talk to people about it? And then, or is it for talking to people after your concert?
Well, you could say, looking forward to seeing you at my presentation, which will be blah, blah, blah. Let me know if you have any comments. But what you will note, let me see, which one? Here is, this is like the first session we have. You can upload files here. Well, what you would do, you're a speaker, so you can manage this, your session. So if you click manage, it's going to take you to this window like this. Please make special note, good to know, 20 minutes before the start time of your session, you want to come in and sign in to the session, because we're going to have it's going to be kind of like a speaker ready room. We'll have a moderator in there. And at that time you can test your slides, make sure your audio is good, make sure your background's good, lighting's okay. So again, 20 minutes before your scheduled session, please plan to come to your session, click join the meeting, and the moderator will let you in and go through everything.
So on the whole, the attendees are seeing your slides plus a thumbnail of you, basically?
What's going to happen during your session, it's just like this Zoom meeting. So you're going to share your screen or share your slides. So the slide will appear in the main window, and then everyone will be tiled if you choose to tile,
Right.
however you want to show. Okay, so,
Okay.
but we're doing these in Zoom meetings. So so people have the ability to scroll through, see who else is on, kind of helps with engagement, and then you can go and chat to someone privately or however. So that's why we're doing Zoom meeting instead of webinar. It's just a little more interactive. So you'll do your slide presentation, and then we open it up for Q&A. So someone will be facilitating this for you. So it's kind of like the MC at our in-person meetings. So whether it's, Jeff Thorin or Nancy's doing it one day. So they'll kind of open it up to the audience for the question and answer period. And we'll just do it kind of like we're at an in-person meeting, right? Does anyone, John, I think you're muted, or I can't hear you, John. Try again.
Nope.
No, we can't hear you.
There should be a bar at the bottom that you can click the mute button on.
Let me unmute.
This must be why we do the 20 minutes before the speaker.
Exactly, exactly. No, John, it's something with your headset. You want to take your headset off and maybe just try through the computer? No. Do you want to type something
Is
in
that-
the...
Up.
Is this headset unplugged from the computer?
Or sometimes we find that the computer is syncing up with a different headset or different microphone or different
Right.
speakers. That's what we usually see.
Down in the left-hand corner, if you click the little arrow by the microphone, you might be able to select a different microphone, and if it's going to the wrong one.
Or you can type something in the chat and we can figure it from there. Okay, so I was talking about, you jump in 20 minutes ahead of time. We'll do the audio and everything check. About 1 minute before the go time, we will launch the meeting, and then the moderator will let people in, just like I had to let you in. They'll be in a waiting room. So, so just note that people might be trickling in, but you just go on with your presentation. Again, the facilitator will introduce you. Again, you guys can determine how that will work during the 20 minutes in advance, but you will have someone to introduce you as well.
So are we providing some sort of a written introduction for the moderators? And I'm asking as a moderator and a speaker.
Well, I was just going to use the bios that you all submitted, and the facilitator will, they might not do the whole bio if it's really long, but but we'll use that as frame of reference. Okay, so anyway, you're in the back end now because you clicked manage. So if you want to upload files, you would just go to files and you can drop them in here. I would suggest if you want to make a PDF of your slides and have them available there. And then you can, if you have any other files that you're referencing and want people to have, you can have them there. Please do not use this poll feature because we're not going to do the poll in the meeting platform. We want to do the polls in Zoom. So if you have polls that you'd like to do during your session, please send me the information and I will get it preloaded into the Zoom meeting.
And then do we just tell you when we want that poll to launch?
Yes, you would tell the moderator.
Okay, so they can launch it. Okay, great.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Exactly. Let's see. So again, I would say best practices. I think I sent you guys out something to read about it. Try to make it interactive. See if you can get, like when you're starting off, say, who's here, type something in the chat window or come up with a question you want people to put in the chat, just so that we can get this interactive and fun. And then if you have polls, those are always great to throw in a couple of times. Anything just to make it fun for the attendees. Okay. Trying to think what else we need to go through. Do you all have any questions?
Do we, and you may have already covered this, Elizabeth, but do we send our slides to you in advance, or do we just upload them onto this?
You will upload, because I want you all to be able to manage the slide
Okay.
progression, but please send me a copy in case we run into some technical difficulties,
Okay.
and then we can at least have a backup copy.
So where do you upload? Into the files folder or where?
No, what you'll just keep the presentation on your computer,
Right.
and then
Just share it like a regular Zoom meeting, right?
right.
Okay.
You'll do a screen share, and you can that way run the slides yourself. But do send me a copy of your slides just so I have a backup. And then if you want to make a PDF of your slides, you can upload it to the files section in your event.
And we can go to that manage section anytime between now and the
Anytime.
event, right? So
That's
it's not
correct.
a certain window. Okay.
That is correct. You have full access to that. Let's just pull up a. Okay, so again, we went into the session and you hit the manage button to manage. Okay. Any other thoughts? Oh, I think I put the description in each Hot Rocks, but if you want to change that at all, you're welcome to. And you can add to that. You can start a discussion in here way in advance if you want, just to get people talking. Yeah, that's about.
And where is that you're at right now? Under what
Well,
tab?
If you go to the agenda,
Okay.
then you can scroll to find your session.
Find our topic. Okay. All
Yep.
right.
And then
Okay.
you can click to manage it. And
Got it. Thank you.
sure.
And we get the manage button just because we're the speakers, right? So
That's
our
correct.
credentials are set up that way. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the, I was going to upload my slides as a PDF. I'm not seeing the manage button.
You're not.
Did you set up yourself as a, when you logged in?
Did you register? Well, let's see. Hold on.
Let me take a, maybe, I'm not ruling out that I missed something here.
Hold on. Which one are you again? Where is that? Keep going.
I'm on Wednesday the 26th
You
at
are
3 p.m.
3 p.m.
Or close to, or just after 3 p.m. I put it, I think it's 3 p.m.
It's 3:50. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, so you're registered there, and I believe you're listed. Yeah.
So if I just click on the,
Do you see a manage button?
so I clicked on the, let me go back. So schedule, agenda.
Go to your session.
Behind it. Okay, here it is. Just click on the text, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. No, I just see added to my session and notes.
Yep.
Okay, well, add it to your agenda.
Yeah, it's added.
Okay. And you still don't see a manage.
Mm-mm.
I don't either.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Can you hear
All
me?
right. Yeah, I can hear you. So I will have to, let me go. Hold on, where am I going? I may have to click a special button on the other back end to give you all manage access. So I will, God, I have too many windows open. Give me 1 minute, guys.
I know
So
you're
on
working.
mine,
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say on mine, I'm listed as a registered attendee when I click into my discussion.
Okay, here. Who's doing corporate transaction metrics? Is that
That's
Gary?
me. That's me.
Okay, let me. All right, let me update. Okay, now Gary, go to yours and see if you can manage now.
I was in it. Okay, let me try that again. I have a manage button now.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Okay.
Okay, so a few of you are probably, I didn't put you in as speaker. So I will go back through and make sure you all are in as speaker, and then you'll have the manage button.
One thing, Elizabeth, I'm on a different computer trying to upload my profile and stuff. And I'm having a devil of a time letting it accept my, it took me forever to get my website to accept. It just kept ignoring it. Same with the LinkedIn and Facebook. So I don't know what the issue is there, but I'll keep trying to see if we can figure out, I copy it over, so I'm not sure why it's not accepting it, but
Yeah,
just
And
let
it's
you
not-
sometimes, sometimes it can be slow to accept. So
okay,
just give it a little time. And
a little
she
TLC.
also told me when you're on this platform, it's often better to not have too many other windows open.
Well, that could be my problem. All right, enough said. Okay.
Yeah.
I noticed the same thing when I was entering mine, and it was because after I entered the URL, I had the enter key, and it should drop it down in the box.
Yeah,
Like-
it's just, I'll keep trying.
Okay, let me know if you have issues, and I can always do it from the back
Oh,
end.
I wasn't hitting enter. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't either. I was just pasting it in, thinking it was holding
Yeah.
that text box, and I had the
Okay.
same problem. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
I had
thank you
to
for
actually,
making me feel
when I
better.
did that, I had to click the little drop down that popped there. And once I clicked on that, then it seemed happier.
Okay, I feel
Yeah,
better
and
now.
don't forget to click save before you exit.
It's not letting me sign in at all. So I sent a little, get support. So I clicked on that and sent a note.
Oh,
It
well,
took me some time to get it.
what you need to do, did you go in and do your email and password yet?
Well, I thought I did, and that's what I was putting in there, but
No, you're muted.
yeah, sorry. I thought that I had, but it's not recognizing my email or password. So that's why I sent a get support thing to the support team.
Okay, otherwise, I would advise go back out to that speaker invite that I got you and click that link again. And if that doesn't work, just email me and I can change your email or password on the back end.
Elizabeth, it's Kelly.
So Elizabeth, can you direct us to the manage button again? I went to my session,
It's not going to
but
be
I'm not seeing it.
because I have to link you in as a speaker first.
Okay.
That has not been done on the back end. So, but it will be in the upper right corner near all of this. Do you see this on my screen? You have add to agenda notes, and then there'll be a manage button, and that's
Yes.
where it will appear.
Right.
So as soon
Also,
as go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
So as soon as we're done with this call, I'm going to go in and make sure you all are listed by your presentations, and then we should be good to go.
Okay. And I just noticed that the description for my session is not a description of my talk. So
It's not. Okay, well,
how do I,
when you get the when you get the manage button, you can go in and you'll be able to do anything to it.
okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't recognize this description where it came from.
Okay, well, she might have gotten it mixed up a bit. I will go into your session also when we're done, and I'll link in what we have on the website.
So
Okay.
Elizabeth, not to beat a dead horse, but you said if we had the speaker tab, the little green speaker tab, we should have the manage? Is that
No,
correct?
no, it's
Oh,
it's
okay.
separate. I
All
have
right.
to go in
Then
and do that.
Okay, no worries. Sorry.
Okay.
And I've clicked on the link that you sent today a few times. It brings me in, but then when it says sign in and I go to sign in, it doesn't recognize me.
Yeah, I had to go to a different link to get signed in. I had to go to one from the other day to get logged in.
Oh, what day did that come?
Oh, gosh, don't ask me.
Yesterday, right? The speaker invite.
I think it was the one, well, it was the one you forwarded on to me today because I didn't get it yesterday.
Right. So yesterday, look for an email from noreply@pathable.com.
No reply. Okay.
I did not get that.
It says Vet Partners virtual mid-year meeting, and then at the kind of the hidden one is no reply at pathable.com. It says manage your Vet Partners virtual mid-year meeting speaker profile.
Oh yeah, I didn't get that.
That was,
and I'm looking now.
Mine came through at 11:21 a.m. Eastern.
yeah, mine was 10:21 Central on the 12th of August,
All right.
a.m.
There were a couple of you, one of you, it bounced. So I sent out today, and
Yeah, that was mine.
that
Yeah.
was yours, Mary? Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm not seeing it.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, I found it.
Okay, so
It
that's
says edit speaker profile.
I can check my spam.
right. Let me just check for you, Kara.
It's not in my spam.
Hold on, I gotta. Let's see, staff invite. I will try to send it out to you again, Kara.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. John, you said you did see yours, right?
I did find it, yeah.
Okay. Anyone else still missing? Okay. All right, so if you all will give me about 20 minutes once we get off, I'll get the speaker links so that you can manage your page. Okay. And then if anyone
Okay.
still has an issue, just shoot me an email.
It looks like when I sent to get support, they just sent me a link, so I'll try that.
Great. Yeah, try that.
Okay, thank you.
There are some hot links that you just click in, it lets you into the system.
Right.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Kelly.
Hey, Nance. Long time no see.
Kelly's and her team have been instrumental in helping us get up and going on this. So,
I'm excited, guys.
anything you want to add, Kelly? I told them that, we want to try to be as interactive as possible in the sessions, and get people chatting in the chat box, and be ready for some lively Q&A.
Yeah, and think about what you're missing in your own lives right now, like laughter, for example. A lot of people aren't laughing as much. Think of the reasons why you go to the Vet Partners meeting in person. See if you can infuse some of that into your context. Have patience with the technology. Elizabeth and I are further along than you guys are, but we're all on a learning curve. We have lots of help. So
Yes.
Nancy will be doing the Zoom behind the scenes to help and keep things going with Zoom. So that will be good.
And Nancy, I'm going to ask you personally, will you please walk Elise through this?
I'm going to do everything I can. I have this really, I mean, I hope that her internet has gotten better. We've struggled with her internet.
Really?
So I'm hoping she's going to be able to have good, solid internet that day. So I will probably put the session on my computer, and she'll just be on for presenting.
Good.
So
Good.
I'll run that part from here. So
we can always revert and send her to a Starbucks or something like that.
I know. Well, she's been quarantining herself, staying pretty secluded, and so she has to deal with what she has. So I don't know. We all have these fun internet things. So
Yeah, there's days that they just decide that they don't want to work.
Right.
Yeah, or everybody and their brother is on it, so it's slower than molasses in January. So yeah. So
with that,
I was hoping she was going to come on today, but I haven't seen her.
With that being said, if you can come 20 minutes early to your presentation,
I have told her.
You did? Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes, that they all get on early so that we can do a check of everything. Yep.
What would be helpful to me, if you talk about the 20 minutes early, if you just would run through the steps very, very quickly. So 20 minutes before our scheduled session, we sign on to our session, right?
Yes.
And then what?
So you sign into your session. I'm just showing you a sample. And then, I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, here we go. You signed in, and when you sign in, then there's a meeting link and it says join meeting, and you just click that button and it will take you out to a Zoom window. And you may be put in a waiting room for a minute or two until the moderator can get there, but we will have a moderator assigned for each event, so they will be there.
Okay.
And that may be me too. So you may see my name there, John, my name, or Will.
Or me.
Or Elizabeth. There's a few others,
okay.
but there'll be some consistent people that you'll see all the time.
Okay, so 20 minutes early, click join, we'll sign on, we'll click join meeting, and
now what you
connect
want
with the moderator.
to do, what you need to do is you need to, let me go to another item here. If you just click on a session without kind of adding it, you need to add it to your agenda first. Okay, so you go to the session, you add it to the agenda, and then you go to, see, the idea is in advance of the meeting, everyone figures out their schedule, and then you just use my agenda to click into it. And then you'll, did I not?
So we need to set that up in advance.
Yeah.
Would it help to have
Be mine.
screenshots, John? Like step 1, click here in a screenshot. Step 2, click here in a screenshot. Because we could make something like that if that would be helpful.
Well, I just want to make sure I'm clear on what the steps are. So,
Sure.
So we need to set up our agenda in advance. That's
Well,
one thing
that's
had not
the
heard
better
before.
thing. Hold on one sec. You don't have to, because the meeting link will appear, but just to have, have what you're going to. And
Okay.
now, when you guys go into your sessions right now, you're not going to see this meeting link join because I haven't put the links in yet for all of the sessions. So don't freak out if you don't see it right now. It will be there within a few days because I have to do it piecemeal for each session.
Gotcha.
So it will be there within a few days.
And then hopefully within later this afternoon, the manage button should be available in
Yes,
the presentation
definitely.
too, for us
Right.
to be able to go in and play with that. Okay.
Yes.
And moderator will introduce us.
The
And we
moderator
will be
or the
running
MC.
slides.
Right. You will be running
Okay.
your own slides.
And we'll be off of our own desktop.
Correct.
So we have to share our desktop.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's why you go in early to make sure all of that sharing is ready to go and the slides are up and the audio is good, all of that fun stuff. Okay.
Okay.
And then, the moderator or facilitator will take care of the Q&A and help you with that. If you have polls, again, send them to me. I will get them preloaded. And then you just tell the moderator when you want the poll to launch. Just remember the polls in Zoom can only be, multiple choice.
No essay questions.
No essay questions allowed.
We don't
No
have time.
comments allowed.
So if we do the poll, I can just go ahead and tell you what the question is and give you A, B, C, D, et
Yeah,
cetera
yeah, that
options.
type of thing.
Okay, great. That's
How many choices?
you can have up
I
to
think, yeah, there are a lot.
7 or 8.
I mean,
I don't know. There's quite a few.
So are we having moderators and MCs? So Jeff and I are MCing. What is
Right.
the difference between them? Just so I understand as a speaker, if there's going to
Sure.
be two.
The moderator does the tech and the moderator, make sure everyone's staying muted while the presentation is going on and things like that. The MC introduces the speaker and then helps facilitate the Q&A.
Okay.
And there might be a couple of times, Nancy, when you're MC, that we have to throw someone else in there to do the Q&A because you'll have to go get ready
Jump
for
to the
another
other one.
session. So
That's fine.
then the moderator would take it.
Or you can clone yourself between now and then.
Sure, why not?
Nobody wants more than one of me. Just ask my children.
Any other questions? I know it's confusing. Just get in there and play around a bit and it'll all start to make sense. I promise.
Mhm.
It's pretty straightforward. And we do have this whole how-tos and FAQ section. Kelly and a couple of other people did a couple videos in case you want to go check those out. And then there's just a list of FAQs too. So
I would love for all of you to set up your profiles completely. So if you run into a problem, you let us know. Sometimes when you put up your photo, it takes a little bit to show up, FYI.
Yeah, mine kind of cut my head off, but I haven't been able to figure out how to adjust it, but it's okay. It's just the top half.
See the little bell over on the right-hand side of the screen, Mary?
Yeah.
If you click on that, it takes you back into your profile. At least
Yeah,
that's what I found it did. I was
Well,
trying to figure out how to get back in mine too.
But every time I try to go in there and adjust it, it goes right back to cutting my head off. So
Oh.
it's all right.
You may need to resize your photo before you
Yeah.
upload it then.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It's probably a little bit big, but you got, from here down, so we're okay.
Mm-hmm.
The account button, if you click that, also takes you into your profile.
Yeah, that's what I was
Good.
using, was the account
Gotcha.
button.
Mm-hmm.
I hit the bell because it had a number on it and it took me there.
Yeah, hey, there's all roads lead to Rome, right? So
All right, I'll just put a different picture in and then it shouldn't have a problem with the head. There we go.
Elizabeth, here it says enter your questions for the speaker. Are we going to be using the chat on Zoom or is there a different chat?
The chat on Zoom. Okay, because otherwise people have to toggle between two windows.
Right, that's what I was wondering. So is
Right.
that going to be like disabled so that nobody can enter that, so that we don't have
I'm
questions
not sure
missed?
that it can be disabled, but I would assume that during the session, people are just going to be focused on the Zoom screen.
Okay, and we can tell them. If they entered questions for the speaker ahead of time, would those appear in here?
Yes.
Okay.
So you could, or
Could get
you
questions
can
ahead.
have discussions going on in advance
Right.
of your session or after your session, right?
Right.
This would be where you do those. Anything else?
No, I think, I'm
Right,
sure
you
I'll come
guys-
up with one or two after we're
That's
done.
fine.
but
And just contact me if you have any issues with managing your page or, any questions about polls, anything. I'm on email constantly, so I'll get back to you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much
all
for
for
today.
being presenters, and we're really looking forward to it.
Thanks for all your work on this, Elizabeth, because I know this
Sure.
wasn't easy.
Yeah, thank you very
Yeah,
much.
And
We
Kelly's
appreciate
team in the Pro Tech.
Exactly.
yeah.
Thanks, folks.
All right, guys. Well, have a wonderful afternoon. We'll see you.
All right, take care.
soon.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.